Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Game 6 of Season 9 of Ben's Home Baseball League. We've got the Connecticut Stunners at the Memphis Bombers today. Let's get under the lights. Alright, so an important game. Both teams 1-1. Birmingham's off to a hot start this year at 3-0, so none of these teams want to drop 2 games behind this early. So pitching for Memphis today, we got Tom Glavine. And so here comes Connecticut up to the plate. We've got Ozzie Smith, Orlando Mercado, and Henry Cotto. So here we go, Ozzie Smith. Just a reminder, here's our board. Less than 20 home runs, or in Ben's Home Baseball League, less than 5 home runs. And then more than 20 home runs, here's the outcomes for that. All right, first pitch. That's a 10. That's going to be a home run for Ozzie Smith. That's not a great start for Glavine, but a good start for the Stunners. Leadoff home run. 1-0 already. Here comes Mercado. 3. Switch. That is going to be ground ball to shortstop. He's out. It's 1 down. Henry Cotto had a great year last year. Been around since season 1. 6, that's going to be an out. That's going to be a ground ball to first, 2 down. Next up, Andres Galarraga. 3, ground ball to second, out. So after the initial home run, damage is limited. Pretty good pitching matchup today. For Connecticut, we got Randy Johnson. You don't see too many starting pitchers around from season 3. Starting pitching's tough in Ben's Home Baseball League, but we got Randy Johnson, been around for a while here. So for Memphis, we got Kirby Puckett, Dave Anderson, and Scott Hatteberg. So up first, Kirby Puckett. That's a 10. That is going to be a double for Puckett. So Puckett gets a hit. Next up is Dave Anderson. That's an 8. That's going to be a single, advance 1 bases. So first and third for the Bombers. Scott Hatteberg up next. Ooh, an 11. That's going to be a double. I think that's going to clear the bases, and it does. 2 RBIs for Hatteberg. Memphis off to a fire start. Next up, Jim Gantner. Randy Johnson needs to stem the tide here. 4. That's going to be a ground ball to short, but runners advance 1 base. So we got a man on third, 1 down. Got Johnny Damon here. That's a 5. Fly out to left, hold runners. That was an important one there. Next, A-Rod. Strikeout. All 7s are strikeouts in Ben's Home Baseball League. So Johnson gets out of the inning. 2-1. Heading to the second. So we got Alou, Biggio, and Veras. Moises Alou, for you fans that remember him. 5, that's a fly out to right field. 1 down. Craig Biggio. 7, that's a strikeout for Biggio. And Glavine gets his first strikeout. Next up, Veras. 6, that's an out. So quick 1, 2, 3 inning for Glavine. And now we go to the bottom of the second. We got the bottom of the lineup for the Bombers. Chris Jones up first. 6, that's going to be an out. We got Eric Davis. 6, that's going to be an out. And then we've got Jabalito Hernandez. 5. That is going to be a fly out to left out. Another 1, 2, 3 inning as well. We go to the top of the 3rd. We got Rios, Fernandez, and Smith. Armando Rios up first. 288. That is a ground ball to the catcher, lead runner out. I don't know how you do a ground ball to catcher, but that's what the score sheet says. Now we've got Tony Fernandez. 4. We got ground ball to second out. Now we got back to the top of the lineup with Ozzie Smith. Flip the board. 6. Ground ball to first. That's another quick 1, 2, 3 inning for Tom Glavine against the Stunners. All right, bottom of the 3rd we go. We got Puckett, Anderson, and Hattiesburg. There goes Kirby. 7. That's a strikeout. Big unit gets another strikeout. Dave Anderson's up next. That is an out. That will be ground ball to second. And Scott Hattiesburg up next. 7. Strikeout. No strikeout. 2 strikeouts in that inning for Johnson. And we go to the top of the 4th. We got Mercado, Cotto, and Galarraga. 11, that's going to be a home run. Glavine only giving up 2 hits today, both home runs. So Connecticut closes the gap, or ties it, and it's 2-2. Mercado, that is fly out to right field, 1 down. Galarraga, that's fly out to right, 2 down. Back to Lou. 4, ground ball to short. All right, we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Got Gantner, Damon, A-Rod. 2-2 ball game, tied up. 4, ground ball to short. There's Damon. That's 11. That's going to be a double. Double for Damon. So a 1 out double. Let's see if Johnson can get out of it. Here comes A-Rod. A 9. 273 average. That's a fly out to left field, hold runners. So 2 down. Go to Chris Jones. 2 down. Let's see if he can knock in a run. That is going to be a walk. So a 2 out walk to Jones. So 2 down, 2 on. Eric Davis up at the plate. Big spot here. Struck him out. Randy Johnson. All right, that's a great strikeout there. That's his 4th of the day. And we go top 5. And we got Biggio, Veras, and Rios up at the plate. So Craig Biggio up. 12. You don't see a lot of 12s. So that's going to probably be a triple. Yep. Triple. So leadoff triple for Biggio. Now this could be where some strategy comes into play. Some batting averages are better than others at advancing the runner. But for hitting 300 above in the over 20 home run category, they all advance. So we'll keep Veras in. So as long as he doesn't strike out, somebody's coming in. And he homered, so that didn't even matter. Home run by Veras. So Biggio and Veras score 4-2 Stunners. That's the third home run given up by Glavine today. We got Rios. Three, 288. That's another walk. Glavine's struggling here. 0 down. Tony Fernandez. Nine. Fly out to right. Runners advance 1. So 1 down. Man on second. Back to Ozzie Smith. Top of the lineup. Wizard. Whoa. Little error on the dice play there. And we're back. Ooh, struck him out. That was a good strikeout. Now it's 2 down. So good strikeout for Glavine. Mercado up. Another strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts, but damage was done 4-2. We're going to get somebody up in the bullpen too for Memphis. And we're going to go with Ryan Madsen in the pen. So bottom 5 up for Memphis is Hernandez, Puckett, and Anderson. So here we go. Walked him. Hernandez with the walk. And we got Kirby Puckett back up to the plate, top of the order. 6. Ground ball to third, lead runner out. Dave Anderson. 8, that's going to be a single. Just 1 base, advance 1 base. So single for Dave Anderson, his second hit of the day. Brings up Hatteberg with 1 down. 8, that's going to be a single. 2 base, that's going to score Hernandez. So 3-4. Hatteberg with the hit and RBI. His 3rd RBI of the day. One down. He needs a strikeout or it's going to be a tie game. And he doesn't get it. Single. Anderson comes in. Hatteberg to third. Gantner to first. So that's 4-4. Tie ball game. So Johnny Damon. 282. See, this might be a good time for a substitute. There's only what? There's only 1 down. Let's see what we got. It's always important to pinch hit and get a runner in, especially in a close game like this. There's a couple really good ones here that they almost always advance. So 260 to 279 is like a sweet spot. So let's see if we can find one of those guys. So Jose Reyes could come in for Damon, and then you have to have 250. Yeah. So Jose Reyes, we're going to put Johnny Damon on the bench. We're going to have Jose Reyes come in for Damon to pinch hit. Jose Reyes in, 1 down. See, he has a 279 average, which is perfect for this thing. So Randy Johnson needs a strikeout to avoid a run. And he doesn't get it. Actually, there's a home run. That's one of the uniquenesses of 279. You got a home run on number 4. So 3-run shot. Wow, that's pretty good substitution there by the old manager. And then Cameron Maben is going to replace him in the field. All right, 2 down. We're going to get a pitcher up in the bullpen because Randy Johnson is getting rocked. So we're going to put Rick Porcello in the pen. Good inning by the Bombers here. That's going to be an out, 2 down. And then finally we got Chris Jones. And that's out. All right. So great pinch hit. We go to the 6th. We're going to leave Glavin in, but we're going to keep an eye on him. So we got Cotto, Galarraga, and a Lou. Strikeout. So Glavin, the strikeout. Another strikeout to Galarraga. And that's going to be a home run by Lou. So Lou gets it to 7-5 with a home run. And we got Craig Biggio up next. 5, that is going to be a fly out the left. So 7-5, that's going to be it for Johnson. As he pitched 5 innings pitched and gave up 7, not fantastic. Rick Porcello replaces him pitching. All right, up for Memphis. We've got Davis, Hernandez, and then the top of the order. Eric Davis. Strikeout. It's a good start for Porcello. Pablito Hernandez. 10, that's going to be a double. He's had some good games this season. Puckett. 5, that's fly out, hold left, so 2 down. 1 on, 2 down. Let's see if Porcello can get out of it. 4. That is going to be ground ball to short. So Porcello with a good first inning pitched. We head to the top of the 7th. So Connecticut is going to be the bottom of the lineup. Beres, Rios, Fernandez. We're going to leave Glavin in there one more inning, but we're going to have a quick hook if anything goes south. And that just went south. So Quilio Veras with another home run. That's his 2nd of the day. He has been the difference here. So that's the book on Glavin. He had 6 innings pitched and gave up 6. We got Ryan Madsen coming in for middle relief. We're going to warm up our closer here. Which is good old Bobby Thigpen, for those of you who might remember. Okay. So, Mondar Rios. Seven, strikeout. Madsen with a good strikeout there. And we got Tony Fernandez. 6, that is going to be an out. I think every 6 is an out as well. Ground ball to third. 2 down. And the top of the 7th. Back up to the top of the lineup with Ozzie Smith. 3. 3 is ground ball to second. So Madsen gets through the inning after giving up the home run. 7-6. Bottom of the 7th. Up for the home team is Dave Anderson. Or no. Sorry, had him in the wrong spot there. Scott Hatteberg, Gantner, and Maven. Okay. That was Hatteberg. Bottom 7, close game. Fly out to right. Gantner. Five, fly out to right. Let's see what Cameron Maven can do. 250. Not the best batting average here, but let's see. 6. Out. All right. We go top 8. For Connecticut, we got Mercado, Cotto, and Galarraga. Five, ground ball to or fly out to left. Cotto. That's going to be an out. Ground ball to first. Galarraga. Strikeout. Good 1-2-3 inning. There, Madsen's pitched well. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Memphis trying to get a couple insurance runs here. We start for Rodriguez, Jones, and Davis. That is a strikeout. It's for Porcello. He's pitched well too. 1 down. Chris Jones. 8, that's probably going to be a single. Yep. Single by Jones. Just first hit of the day. Davis up. 1 down. 8, that's another single. Hit by Davis. That's a big spot here. Let's see if they can hold to give themselves a chance in the top 9. Nope, that's not going to do it. That's a home run by Joselito Hernandez. 11. Ooh, that was a big, big hit there for the Memphis Bombers. 3-run shot in the bottom of the 8th. Makes it 10-6. Okay, and we have Puckett and Matt Anderson. That's a 12. That's going to be a triple. Whew. Kirby Puckett with a hit. Anderson. 5. Oh, that was a poor management there. Hold the runner. That's 2 outs. That might cost them. 5 out. So out goes Madsen after 2 good innings. So we get 2 innings pitched. 0 runs allowed. In comes the closer, Bobby Thigpen. We do safe scenarios anywhere in the 4-run area, so that's just my rule. Alou. with a 9. He is out. Fly out to right. And we got Biggio. 9. I believe that's an out. Yep. And then Veras. He's done most of the damage for the stunners today. But he didn't do it there. Strike out. So Thigpen ends it with a strikeout. So he had 1 innings pitched, 0 runs allowed. Porcello with 3 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed, all in that 3-run home run. So Johnson takes the L, Glavine gets the win, Thigpen gets the save. For MVP for Connecticut, Veras had 2 home runs and 3 RBIs, so we'll give him the MVP. And for Memphis, we will give it's tight. We'll give Hernandez the MVP. 2 hits, 1 home run, 3 runs batted in. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Memphis comes out with a 10-6 win versus Connecticut and takes their season up to 2-1, only 1 game behind rival Birmingham. Thanks for watching, y'all. Let me know what you think.